Hi, everyone. Having fun so far? Yeah? Awesome. It is truly incredible to be up here and to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of these inspiring and resilient group of graduates. And of course, to accept this large cash prize. No takers? Okay. Small part of me thought that might work, so I had to try. So anyways, our academic journey through the DC program all started about 3 years ago at orientation, where this beautiful group of humans emerged from all walks of life. Some got out while they still could, and the rest of us had absolutely no idea what we were getting ourselves into. In our first palpation lab, we would spend hours trying to convince ourselves and others that we were actually feeling something. And we were not. And then in adjusting, Dr. Partna would say to us, "Your patient has a positive theta Z restriction. Please," wait, is it Z or is it Z? You guys were literally just talking about this. I don't know anymore. But anyways, for everyone who doesn't understand what that restriction means, neither do we. I'm sorry, Dr. Partna. We didn't. We didn't just learn anatomy from textbooks, but we truly got to experience it firsthand in the cadaver labs. And on top of the incredible amounts of knowledge we were consuming, we also gained the ability to sleep absolutely anywhere. And we learned that caffeine and rolling chairs don't mix when you're trying to draw blood for the first time. And then they gave us a white coat and they set us out in front of real patients and real problems. I still remember my first patient visit, and I honestly thought I was doing a great job until I realized an hour and a half had already gone by, and I had barely made it through the patient history portion. They would now have to come for another 3 visits before receiving any real treatment. You see, time does funny things when you're in a program like this. You're never quite sure if it's week 2 or week 9, if the sun's rising or setting, and a 10-minute break becomes more valuable than gold. I am so proud to be a part of this large and diverse, somewhat dysfunctional family, but whose isn't? On top of classes, they also balance competing in Ironman, CrossFit, motocross competitions, creating artwork or jewelry, coaching volleyball, teaching yoga, doing massage, leading clubs, and I could go on and on. There's also someone who bends horseshoes with their bare hands. I think that's a thing as well. You are all capable and deserving of an extremely successful and fulfilling future. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the friends and family who have supported and put up with us through all the highs and lows of this academic marathon while we work to achieve our doctorate, our master's, or for the truly insane among us, both. Every graduate here today had to face and overcome their own unique set of obstacles and make really big sacrifices. Many of us, myself included, had to move far away from home and our support system, and others had to balance raising kids and nurturing a spouse. After one particularly long day of clinic, I remember heading home to continue studying, and I looked to one of my classmates, Jeff, and I said, "I don't know how you're doing all of this with a family at home." And he said to me, "I don't know how you're doing it without." I also wanted to thank all of our professors who have inspired our learning, and our clinicians who showed us patience even when we didn't know our rights from our lefts, and of course the baristas at the Spinal Tap Cafe who served us a record-breaking amount of espresso. So graduates, the important thing to remember is that this journey we've chosen doesn't have an end. This ceremony today marks an amazing milestone, but it's not a finish line. And that's why some of us have finals to write or patients to care for Monday morning. As we transition into the next phase of our lives and our careers, trust yourself and your education. This school has not only given you knowledge, but more importantly, the ability to learn and critically think. Your clinic is now your classroom, and your patients your teachers. Keep curious minds, humble hearts, and whenever you're unsure about something, always do what's best for the patient. Congratulations.